All right, that could go on for a while. Experience the long-lasting freshness of Clorox Scentiva, available in Clorox Scentiva Lavender Scented Bleach. Use as directed.
Support comes from ServiceNow. We're for people doing the creative work they actually want to do. That's why this ad was written and read by a real person and not AI. You know what people don't want to do? Boring, busy work. Now with AI agents built into the ServiceNow platform, you can automate millions of repetitive tasks in every corner of your business, IT, HR, and more, so your people can focus on the work that they want to do. That's putting AI agents to work for people. It's your turn. Visit servicenow.com.
Bounce, bounce, pass. Sports. Pass, kick, pass. Dunk it.
What?
Funk it. Sure. Serve it. Here. Work it. Switch. Jocular. We're about to get jocular.
Welcome to Jocular,
the show
where
three
best
buds
talk
about
women's
sports.
Yeah, and we're in our new location.
Yeah,
It looked great, huh?
We just keep moving.
We just keep moving.
we're just trying so hard to survive.
Yeah. we kind of just found this place, and we hope we don't get kicked out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is going to be the fastest episode ever because we just have to do it before someone shows up.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
I am Tien Tran, she, her.
I'm Katie Kershaw, she, her.
ER Fight Master, they, them.
Woo!
Yeah.
And don't worry, we brought Harry with us too.
Hi, everyone.
There he is.
There he is.
You guys, today we're talking basketball.
We're talking
basketball. Actually, today we're talking about the transfer portal.
We're talking transfer portal. We're talking WNBA draft.
Who got drafted, who did not?
We haven't even seen you guys since the championship game.
This is crazy.
Yeah, so you got to touch on that.
My God.
We got to touch on that. But should we touch on that in our group chat, or should we?
Let's just do it now.
Let's just do it
Let's
now.
just do it now.
Let's just
Fuck it.
the whole thing.
Let's
Yes.
just do the podcast.
Let's just do the podcast.
Harry, start recording.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Now.
That oh!
Just kidding.
Let's talk about that championship game.
That was a beatdown.
It was really sad to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It made me feel better about the UCLA game.
100%.
Yeah.
Like, it made me be like, oh, well, no one could have ever done anything here. But to see Dawn Staley sit down and just be like, okay, we're getting outplayed.
Not only sit down, but two cutaways where I'm not a professional lip reader,
Yeah.
but I saw some F-bombs.
I thought at one point she
Twice.
was going to cry.
Twice.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
wanted them to
But-
just
but
be like,
early
can we just
on.
stop?
It was so early that I was a little freaked out by how upset she was so early, because I just had that, like she's so confident. And so it was like the second quarter and she seemed to be losing her shit. And I was like, okay, this feels like she understands where this is going.
Like, what was said in that halftime?
Oh my God.
You guys just go out there, have fun. You're losing.
We're not getting this thing back.
We're not winning this year.
Nope.
I wonder if it was the type of thing where she walked in and she immediately started screaming, or she did that thing where she walks in and she's really silent.
That's scary.
That's scarier.
So much scarier
That's
when they
so
do
much
that
scarier.
shit.
Uh-huh.
When they're silent, and then you have to kind of look amongst yourselves and be like,
And they say things like, I guess you didn't want it.
Or you tell me.
Mm-hmm.
You tell me what I'm supposed to say right now. You
that's
tell me.
really good.
Yeah.
Thank you. I think if I
That's
were a coach,
really
I
good.
would be unreasonably cruel.
What would you
I
have
think I
said
would be
to
too.
South Carolina during that halftime? I'm going to hear it from both of you.
I think I would enter silent.
Uh-huh.
Say sit down. And I would wait for one of them to talk. And as soon as the players started talking, I'd probably stand up and be like, shut the fuck up! Shut up!
I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You remember that?
Coach Bob did that a lot.
Yeah. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
And then we'd go back to silence. And if somebody just that kind
Like
of over
and over again. Yeah, in a really kind of identity destroying way.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
I think I like to pretend that I'm tough, but I am a people pleaser by nature. So
We know that,
think,
yeah.
I think
We found out.
We found out today. I told them about therapy earlier today. And I think I would go in there and be like,
You start a slow clap because they were losing so bad?
yeah.
Okay.
Listen, you made it all the way to the championship game.
Mm-hmm.
And that's really hard to do. You're a top 2 team in the country. You're getting your asses beat right now, but you played really well all season. So go out there and try not to embarrass us anymore.
This game should
Make it look less worse. Okay? We all have to face the music sometime. And the music is, we're gonna lose. Like,
Yeah.
I think I would do something. I'd be more
Something kind of
realistic.
unhinged but entertaining.
Yeah.
I think
What would you do?
I think I would go in there and I would say, it really looks like they're having a lot of fun playing y'all.
That's brutal.
It looks like they're having a lot of fun playing y'all, and y'all don't look like you're having any fun playing with each other.
Yeah.
And this is the first game I've ever watched you not connect with each other at all. So I'm going to wait outside, and I want you all to talk to each other about what you need on that court.
Yes. The leave the room gives me chills thinking about it.
I do think the leave the room is effective because you do give the kids like time to govern themselves in this way that like makes them connect, makes them take charge. But I'm sure that what happened was that she went in and screamed.
Yeah. Or she did.
Yeah, we're gonna face the music. But when they came
I
back,
think there was what I will say is I think plays were crumpled up in her hand like a baton, and she was shaking her head, and she sat down. I think that's the first thing that happened, and then from there, I don't think legally any player will ever be allowed to tell what happened.
I will say that like UConn, I think we all forgot about how good AZ Fudd is. Like,
oh my god,
like UConn turned their season around in February, like just as AZ Fudd was getting healthy again, and I think that her and Paige and that whole team, they were playing so well together. But hello, AZ Fudd is a star.
Yeah,
she's a star.
And I feel
the people's
like
princess.
The people's princess, and several injuries kind of like made us collectively as like basketball friends forget that like actually UConn is fucking stacked. It's not just Paige. It is
No, it's
Paige,
not.
AZ, Caitlin.
Well,
Yeah,
they
I
had 3 players get drafted this year.
Caitlin, Paige, and I think only 2.
No, it was 3 because Paige put 2 of them in her stories.
Oh, it was 2. It was 2.
It was it was Paige and then 2 others.
Oh.
Yeah.
Paige, Caitlin Chen. I don't know who the third one is.
I'm looking.
And also, let's not forget Sarah Strong.
Mm-hmm.
The coolest freshman.
Wow.
How can you be so calm, cool, and collected?
I mean, if
Good
AZ,
parenting.
if AZ hadn't had the game that she'd had, I think Strong would have been maybe MVP of that game.
Agreed.
Yeah, I agree. Because you've seen when AZ shooting has been off and Strong is right there.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, so truly relaxed. She reminds me a little bit of Jokic in that way.
Yes.
Where he's honestly so
Someone
calm.
called her little Jokic.
That makes sense because he's like so calm. It almost seems like he hates the sport.
I think he does.
He like
He straight up
he
does.
wins MVP every year, and they always ask him like, "What are you gonna do in the off season?" He's like, "I'm going to race my little horses.
He really.
I'm going to go home."
Yep. I don't know who the other. Aubrey Griffin.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who that is.
That's pretty sick
That's
for
cool.
3 of your players to get drafted.
That's cool.
Yeah. And Caitlin Chen being the Kate Martin of this year.
Yes, I agree.
Yes. Just there.
Did you see
cheer
that
on.
one moment at the end? This is just my like little dykey gossip moment. That one little moment at the end where Paige was walking and giving everybody
100%.
a hug.
I saw it.
Yeah.
Wait. Go.
So Paige was giving everybody a hug on the bench, and then she got all the way down to AZ, and AZ didn't stand up, and Paige just went, "What the hell?" Until she stood up and then gave her a hug, but it was the shortest of all the hugs.
Which to
And
me,
listen,
They are hiding something.
Listen, I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to say anything.
But the hug says it all.
The hug says it all.
Because Paige gave really long, intense hugs to the other folks. And then with AZ, it was kind of like a perfunctory, like, there's more here.
Yeah. We don't need to do
we
this
don't need
in
to do this
public.
right now.
No. You're making it more obvious.
Yes.
And then they showed up at the draft together.
Well, AZ sat at her table.
Yeah.
She was the only one to sit at her table.
Okay, wait. Save the WNBA draft for our main.
You're
Last
You're
thoughts
right.
on the championship. How are we feeling about the Paige Beckers winning
I'm
a national
so
championship?
relieved. I'm so relieved because I think it's what the audience wanted with Caitlin. And
Yes.
I don't think Caitlin's team was like good enough to warrant that at all. So it was like it was awesome to watch a team like pull all the way through and to see what UConn had, which was like Caitlin's team didn't have it in the same way. There were still, of course, great players on that team, and it wasn't a full team like UConn is.
No, UConn was firing on all cylinders.
Absolutely.
I think AZ and Strong are going to be a conversation for like who's the best in the NCAA next year.
I think so too.
Without a doubt.
With Lauren Betts as well.
And hopefully Juju comes back really strong.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Wait, did we find out who won our bracket?
Well, of the three of us.
Did you place higher?
It was you.
But none of us won our own bracket with the fans.
No. No, we didn't. And you know what? We should actually look that up and see who won. I feel like we do need to.
Because we did promise prizes.
We did promise prizes.
Were you not connected?
Hello. I think Charlie had an update in the show notes of the first episode.
Oh, okay, great.
Yeah.
Awesome.
No, I mean that you should read.
Oh, okay, great.
So,
never mind. Sorry.
Do we find it?
We are in search of our March Madness winner. Charlie made the security on our bracket pool too strong, and he cannot see any of the emails of our members. Charlie has admitted his wrongdoing and repented accordingly, aka he watched 10 minutes of Tibet fanfic edits. Alas, HKITZ, reveal yourself. Please email us, call us, DM us on socials, whatever you want. We want to find you and congratulate you on your victory and give you a jocular shirt. Thank you all so much for playing our bracket. It was so much fun. And the minute that UConn won that game versus UCLA, and we just saw all three of us just drop to the bottom of the bracket that we invited everyone to. That was hard for me, but I was proud of y'all.
Very proud. Very, very proud.
I'll say I won $300 in another bracket.
What?
When I only submitted one bracket for ours, and then I submitted two for some others, and I won money. I know. You shouldn't bet on sports, but I did.
You can bet on sports.
You can.
No.
Stop it. You can.
Don't worry about it. You can.
You can do whatever you want to.
Okay, well, I won $300.
Okay, what are we doing with it?
Yeah, because you do owe us both like a lot of money.
You're right. $100 gift cards for each of you to Benihana.
I think you mean 150.
No, I'm getting 100 too.
Well, congrats.
Thank
all
you.
around.
Yes, congrats to everyone who. Thank you for participating too. We had so many brackets.
And also the nicknames that you guys chose for your brackets were awesome. So
they were really
I did enjoy
great.
reading them. And it made it really hard to find you too. I was always like checking where you guys were. And it was like all of them could have been you.
Kershaw Clogs.
Yeah.
Kershaw Clogs, email, please. Reveal yourself.
Oh, we have a voicemail from Kershaw Clogs.
Excellent.
Oh, incredible.
And I can't wait to find out.
And I just can't wait to find out. You guys, let's take a break.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
All right.
And we'll be right back.
At Sephora, we've got what you want because you're obsessed with your skin and we're obsessed with what it needs. Sephora has the best products to help you get beautiful, glowing, radiant skin. With an extensive, inclusive range of results-driven formulas and in-store beauty advisors to help you find exactly which are right for you, the best skincare is only at Sephora. Sephora, for all your skincare. Revolutionize your cooking with the Tefal Infrared Air Fryer. Watch as your food crisps up through a large lighted window and delight in faster, crispier, and juicier results with no preheating thanks to Tefal's advanced infrared technology. Discover the future of cooking and bring innovation into your kitchen by visiting Tefal.com.
At Rocket, we believe everyone deserves their shot at the American dream. So if you're feeling locked out of home ownership, we're here to give you back the keys. We're opening doors, breaking down walls, and doing everything we can to turn renters into owners. And we're not going to stop until we help everyone home. To find out more, visit Rocket.com. Rocket, own the dream.
And we're back.
Let's talk
Transfer portal
and
WNBA draft.
I'll pipe in here quickly to say that we have a new recording system that we're still working out the kinks on. So if them screaming sort of breaks everything, that's intended. That's kind of what we want.
So you're saying you thought that was screaming?
No,
that's
I'm
not
saying
screaming.
if you screamed and it did. I'm not saying that you have screamed and it did.
We've not scrammed at all.
Nobody's scrammed.
Nobody's
Nobody's
Well, Katie
scrumming.
did scram when you were playing the coach.
Yeah, you did scram.
You scrammed fuck you pretty loud.
We're
Well,
allowed
I
to
think
do
that's
it.
been cut out.
I will say that I will say
But I'm gonna
that
put it in right now.
Yeah. I will say though that Harry did find the smallest room possible and crammed us into like a 3x3 box.
For
So
hours at a time.
like if it is loud, it's also because the sound is bouncing off the walls.
But we're very grateful for it.
No, we're so grateful for
Yeah.
it. It's not the
So
smallest.
grateful.
It's the best.
It's a factory farming, but with podcasting. Anyway, continue.
You guys.
Transfer portal.
So after the monumental loss that everyone suffered during the tournament,
God.
everyone said, I'm getting the fuck out of here.
People were piecing out.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, UCLA.
Don't even talk about it.
London Jones.
London Jones.
That would
Well,
not
Janiyah
surprise me.
Barker. Janiyah Barker.
I love Janiyah Barker. Also did not surprise
and
me.
all 4 freshmen.
Janiyah needs to be at a team where she's starting.
I know.
Where is London transferring to?
They don't know yet.
Don't know. I don't think anyone really knows except for Olivia Miles, who was projected second pick in the draft, is going to TCU.
I'm like, girl, Christian to Christian school? What are you thinking?
I feel the UCLA
Make
thing
it hard
is
to root for you.
the UCLA thing is intense because you're like, why? Like,
I
is
know.
it that you can't get it done?
Yeah.
I wonder too, though, if some of it is that these kids they were the stars of their high school team.
Yeah.
And with the opportunity of the transfer portal, which is great, I think everyone should have more agency over where they land.
Mhm.
But I think also they were like, okay, so I actually want to play right away, and I don't want to maybe be a part of a program where I'm playing behind Lauren Betts. You know? So I think some of it's like not coaching, and some of it.
Sorry.
Bless you.
Thanks, guys.
Some of it, I don't think it's coaching because I think people can be hard on these kids being like, there's no loyalty to your team
You
anymore.
could get hurt at any moment.
But then the other side of it is like, what are these coaches telling them to?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, like if you're asking kids to be loyal, you got to ask programs to be loyal too. And if they're not straightforward about their playing time and stuff like that, get in the portal.
I love Coach Corey so much.
I do too.
I
don't
but she rotates in and out. She's got a coaching style that you don't see everywhere.
Yeah.
Hard, maybe hard to get in a rhythm even, I'd argue now.
Yeah.
After watching them play in this tournament. And they were supposed to do better for the last 2 years than they did.
Yeah.
And that's always a bummer, but it's like, when you watch UConn, a lot of those players aren't on the court until they get into foul trouble. And maybe earlier in the tournament, subbing these players in and out was the thing to do because it keeps people from getting injured. It keeps people from getting into foul trouble. But it also keeps people from getting in flow.
1,000%.
Yeah. But then you could say that like USC Lindsay Gottlieb kept those players on and that her freshmen are leaving too. Heckle.
Yeah, I don't
Avery
think that
Howe.
there's a clear thing you can point to, but on each team, I think watching UCLA closely this year, and especially with Jones, it felt like that rhythm was never established. And I think some players can do that. Betts can do that. Kiki can do that, can go in and out. And Jones is, I think, underestimated and underrated.
Totally.
And having her on the court more, if that's what she's looking for, I think she's going to find somewhere else.
I think she will too.
Janiyah Barker too. I felt was underutilized, and that's such an
Mylasia
athletic
Fulwiley
player.
too.
My God, that shocked me.
I mean, she's a star, and I think she wants to be like number one choice on another team.
Yeah,
and like that wasn't happening. So that shocked me too. But I was like, you know what? She was getting like yanked off the court when she was making mistakes, and like that ruined her rhythm.
Well, Dawn doesn't make stars; she makes teams.
That's true,
and that will always be the balance. I think when you're playing for her, which she said in interviews before.
Yeah. I wish Hollywood had transfer portals.
You wish Hollywood had transfer portals? So that, where would you like to transfer?
You know, if you were in a show and you could be like, well, I'm not doing this show anymore. I'm
you're talking about unemployment.
Yeah. I am talking about unemployment.
Yeah, we're in that transfer portal
I've been sitting in the transfer portal.
I'm currently in the portal.
I'm in the portal for. We've all been in the portal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Portal potty.
Just trying to make it.
Sorry, guys.
Portal potty.
Over 1,300 NCAA women's basketball players have entered the transfer portal.
They're just going to go right by the fact that they said portal potty.
I'm not apologizing. That's more than 25% of the D1 player pool.
I'm telling you, these kids want control of their careers, and it's intense.
Well, it's also nice because if you're not vibing with a coach and you're not vibing with the program, I think that the classic thing would have been like to stay there and tough it out. But it just ruins a lot of the mentals for these kids. Of like, okay, well, if you have a coach that is a screamer and that doesn't work for you, and you have to stay there for 4 years, then by your 4th year, you hate basketball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so finding a program where that's not the case, it's great that they have those opportunities.
If you were like recruited by Dr. Jekyll and you got coached by Mr. Hyde.
Hey, Tian, can I sidebar with you?
Which one's the crazy one?
I've
never read it.
I think it's Dr. Jekyll.
Oh.
Dr. Jekyll is the crazy.
Is it crazy?
Well,
that he creates it?
No, because I think he's the doctor that creates it.
So Mr. Hyde is the crazy one.
Jekyll sounds scarier.
So Jekyll is Urkel and Hyde is Stefan.
Thank you. So you get recruited by Urkel and then you get coached by Stefan.
Yeah.
Wait, but that'd be fun. Though.
Yeah, that would be
that
cool.
would actually be fun. That's actually where it's at.
Sorry, guys, we'll get back on track.
Well, can we talk a little bit about the drama in the transfer with Notre Dame?
I thought you were, yes.
So, Olivia, is it Miles?
Yes.
Olivia Miles playing a 5th year, transferring to TCU makes no sense to me.
Yeah.
So there's some thought that, is she holding out to make more money with her NIL deal, and then potentially the 1st round draft pick will have a better contract next year, which she could potentially be and probably will be? Or is she wanting to get away from what is a very conservative team and the star player of that team reposting Candace Owens?
Whoa.
She has come out to say, y'all are creating drama out of nowhere. That's not real. I'm fine. But I am choosing to buy the drama.
I'm choosing to buy the drama too because she also apparently on TikTok shared a video of someone being like, if you're quoting Bible verses in your if you're quoting Bible verses in your like Instagram, TikTok bio, but you're not a good person in real life, like it was much more concise than that, but.
Yeah.
But I'm going to believe the drama.
I'm believing the drama.
I'm going to read this off the internet.
Please.
Hannah Hidalgo was asked point blank about it. And I guess so the decision shocked the basketball world and brought questions about Miles standing with former teammate Hannah Hidalgo. Miles addressed this directly on an April 8th Instagram Live where she said, yeah, we're fine. And a fan wrote, you and Hannah good. Miles added, we are perfectly fine, y'all. There's no beef. There's literally no beef. Y'all are creating it out of thin air.
Mm-hmm.
What's the direct thing?
I don't believe that.
Has Hannah said anything?
Because have you seen the White Lotus press tour? They're all like, we love each other. We're best friends. And then behind the scenes, you got the guy who played
Draco's dad.
Draco's dad.
They're all like
being
God.
like, God, there was breakups and cliques, and people are falling in love and falling out of love, and we're family. We fight. We hate each other, and everyone else is like, we love each other. So I'm just saying.
I love Draco's daddy.
Well,
I love Draco's daddy.
He's so hot. Hannah Hidalgo did respond. It was her decision. If that's what she thought was the best decision for her, then that's what's best for her. I don't know what's best for her. Only she knows what's best for her.
Ouch.
So whatever she has going on, wish her all the best. But I'm really focused on what me and my teammates have going on right now.
Okay, I'm gonna say something about that response. Do it. Doesn't seem like a very good teammate.
No. I don't know what's best for her. How could I know what's best for her?
I don't know what's best for her.
She doesn't know what's best for her.
If she thinks that's what's best for her, then that's what's best for her.
Okay, wait.
I can't wait for her to dunk on Hannah next year.
We got to get to the freaking draft.
Ah!
Because what Tien wrote in the group thread today, I've just been sitting on, excited to talk about.
Okay, well, I texted the group today that Sedona Prince did not get drafted into the WNBA. And she was projected to be like a high second-round pick, and she led the TCU Horned Frogs.
Tough.
To an Elite Eight. And I think we all were hoping that she wouldn't get drafted.
Yep.
So it is like, I think the WNBA is setting a very like admirable and also important and also no-brainer precedent to not draft like a problematic player who's like
been accused of abuse.
Yeah.
Multiple times.
Yes.
Yeah.
Multiple times from multiple people. And I was going down the rabbit hole where people that played on her high school team were like, she made it unbearable. She was a difficult person to work with. I no longer enjoyed the game. So besides the fact that she's accused of some very serious sexual assault and domestic violence, not even when she was a child was she someone people wanted to play with.
I know. There was a quote from, I was reading a Sports Illustrated article about it, and I guess, I didn't watch the draft last night. Did either of you?
I watched recaps. Oh, how they commented on it?
Yeah.
Yeah, ESPN fully did.
ESPN fully brought up that there were like strong allegations against her for domestic violence and partner abuse. And then later on, like an unnamed GM was like, you know, we're just not going to personally, our team is not going to take a risk on a personality like that. And it's so interesting, which is so good. They shouldn't.
Which is like the opposite of what happens with the NFL. Like I'm thinking of
every single men's sport.
Yes.
Deshaun Watson, who's like one of the NFL star quarterbacks, was accused of like over a dozen sexual assaults for the masseuses that he was seeing and having come to his house. And all these women had the exact same story. I really think it was like close to like 30 masseuses. Like it was like an insane number of women.
Yes.
And the league helped him get rid of all of that. But they weren't all of the, when ESPN was covering that, it was different. So I still even feel like only in the women's space are we going to talk about accountability in a real way. Yeah. And that's fine by me. Like, but it's really a stark contrast to what we expect from any male athlete ever.
Well, the NFL sells like women's cut merchandise now, so I think they
mean cap sleeves,
like cap sleeves and
I hate
darts, darts and and sort of like a waist line
in
the
t-shirts is gonna come.
So I think they respect women.
For me, cap sleeves are a hate crime.
I think what's the sleeve that I agree with.
Yeah,
it's called a cold shoulder. You know, the ones that have
with the cutout?
The little cutout right around the shoulder. I think that is also a hate crime.
I think it's a hate crime and fatphobic.
Wait. Is it like the sleeve is here and then there's like a little peekaboo?
Yes.
Oh, fuck. Peekaboos.
Yeah.
Although I'm telling you, if I saw it on the right femme, I might be excited.
I don't know.
No, I wouldn't.
I wouldn't.
It's the tramp stamp of the shoulder.
Which we've been waiting for.
We've
had the rib gene at the knee.
That's a tramp of the knee.
Yeah,
or the leg.
The leg.
And now we need it on the shoulder.
We're just gonna create a shirt that's just like cold shoulder, cut out in the tramp stamp.
Yeah.
Right here, little circle right here.
Wait, can we
no
in the back. Underboob, just a moon, just like a crescent.
Just a little
Honestly,
thing right
it
here.
Could be hot.
This
could be
right
hot.
here. Okay, think about it.
Let me model it.
Let me
we can make it.
Let me model
Let
it.
me model.
Please let me model it.
I'm not screaming, Harry.
I feel like my titties would look cool that way.
They would.
They would.
They would. That's
They
guaranteed.
would look cool that way.
They would look cool.
Okay, really quick. Did you see that Sedona Prince a few days ago made a Instagram post saying that she was declaring for the draft, which made a lot of people be like, oh my God, her agent must know something that she's probably getting drafted. Well, she didn't, and she has not commented on this, but just immediately took down the post.
Whoa!
Yeah, post is gone.
Well,
Post is gone.
don't be an abuser.
I mean, and that one story, we did it like, I can't remember how many episodes we did it, but her like getting her partner on like an ATV, like taking her out into the middle of the jungle in the middle of the night.
Terrible.
Like preposterous stories of abuse.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
It's not like she gets really dysregulated when she's angry. It's like, she like kind of premeditated some abuse.
It's bad.
2 stories from 2 different women that are identical of her taking them on a date, pulling up, and then as they're about to get out of the car, locking the door and saying, I didn't take you out for nothing.
Yeah. Sort of Matt Lauer behavior.
You never want that.
No.
We have to do a Matt Lauer episode.
No, we don't. We don't. But okay,
People
so
are
who are we
looking
excited
to us.
No. Who are we excited? Listen, ABC has a whole show. It's called The Morning Show. Look it up.
That's Apple, baby.
What did I say? ABC? Oh,
Yeah.
damn. Apple.
Yeah.
Our sponsors. Who are we excited to see that got drafted? Like, who are you most excited? Obviously, Paige. So excited. But who else was like kind of like a little, you're like, ooh, I'm so glad they got drafted. I was so glad they got an opportunity to play.
Well,
Actually, Dominique Malonga.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
19?
19, so athletic.
French.
I was watching her like highlight reel before we got here, and just so incredibly effortlessly athletic.
Yeah.
I think they were calling her like the woman Wemby. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I also saw that Rakia Jackson tweeted, I really hope I'm not the first WNBA player to get dunked on. And then Sydney Colson goes, I really hope it's you.
Yeah.
Or something to that effect.
I saw an interview with her and she was saying, like, she's obviously representing France, but also Cameroon and the Congo. And she's like, I have several flags on my table and I'm just so happy and grateful to represent all of them. Like, I just think she's poised and cool. And she also was like shocked that she came to the draft and people had hair and makeup. And
really?
And like nice like stylists. And it's like, yeah, actually that works. But she looked gorgeous. She didn't have those things that looked like that. That's insane.
Everyone looked fucking hot.
Yeah.
Everyone.
Russell Westbrook styled Georgia Moore.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love Russ.
I love him too.
And he was there like smiling while she was
Russ
getting
is a
drafted.
fashion icon.
Yes.
I love that man. I've always loved that man.
He has great style.
He made the Oklahoma City Thunder. That was when he wore it was the coolest jersey in the league.
Yeah.
He was really cool.
Which is an almost impossibility if you've seen that jersey.
Also, AZ and Paige showed up with matching deep V-neck outfits.
And they were like holding each other on the carpet. I'm great.
sorry.
I
said
what I
anything,
said.
but
And I said what I said.
AZ was sitting at the table, and when Paige got drafted, she was the first person that Paige hugged.
Okay.
I'm just
I
saying.
said what I said. I said what I said, and we're not going to say
We're not
anything
gonna
else
say
because
anything
they're
else.
children. Because they're children.
But
said what we said.
also, have you seen this photo? Look at the hand.
Ah!
Let me see.
We won't show you, but we're just looking.
We might show you. We'll throw it.
Come on. Come on.
Come on.
Come on now.
I gotta call my gal.
Let's go.
Katie, would you mind sending this to me?
Yeah, you got it, baby.
Thank you.
I'll send it to the group chat.
Oh my god.
We'll show you in a locked episode. You got to get on the Patreon to see it.
My gal only watches the sports because I'll tell them which players. I'm not saying that this is what's happening here.
No, did you see this one too? Okay, wait for it. Wait.
Let's see.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Here's the thing. The people out there that are going through game footage and cutting together small moments where female athletes touch each other, you guys are doing the Lord's work.
Uh-huh.
Okay?
I'm sorry.
You're doing the Lord's work.
That's gay.
That's
Keep it up.
crazy. A pinky touch?
Yeah.
Gay.
The fuck? Can you literally imagine touching like anybody's pinky other than your gal?
No.
Then and we can't say anything else, and we're not going to say anything else.
I think
not gonna say
touching
anything, I'm
someone
just
else's
saying.
pinky that's not your gal is cheating.
I love that. Wait, I'm going to have to clarify that later.
It's cheating and you have to cut your pinky off.
Yeah. That's just the way it is.
Things will never be the same because you lost your pinky. Okay.
That accent.
I don't know. We can't. Don't show that.
Oh, I'm excited about Haley Van Lith.
Honestly, I am too.
Yes.
Chicago.
Yeah.
I'm a Chicago fan.
Her and Angel back together.
That's exciting.
They opened the season playing Indiana.
Oh my God.
Can you imagine?
That's going to be really fun. Haley Van Lith trying to guard Caitlin Clark again and being like,
I hope it's a better matchup.
I think it will be.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
Haley's ready.
Yeah.
Like you said, Caitlin Chen.
Oh.
So excited by Caitlin Chen getting drafted.
Yeah, dude.
And with the Valkyries coming back to her home state.
I know.
She was like, I'm excited. that
Asian
my
American
parents-
head coach.
Yes.
Asian American head coach. Asian American player in arguably the most Asian American city in the U.S. Come on.
Come on now. We have to plan a trip.
We have to. That would be so fun.
Yeah.
I love this. Okay. I'm ready.
Okay.
Okay, we're going.
I'll
Let's go
cancel
right now.
everything.
Harry, are you ready?
Can I come?
We were
What?
fucking
just-
Why
inviting
wouldn't
you.
Are your bags packed?
Yeah.
We're going right now.
We literally just said, like, are you
We're
ready?
like,
Like,
are you ready? Let's
I
go.
just thought because I thought maybe you were gonna say, "Are you ready?" and then say, "Well, you can't go, bitch."
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
when have we ever
We've
talked to you
never
like
done
that, you
that.
little clown?
Harry.
I'm sorry. No, I'm
Harry.
sorry. I should have thought that. I can't wait to
No.
go.
You can't come, you little bitch.
No, of course
No.
we'd invite our little worm.
Yeah.
Okay, let's not make that a
Number
thing.
one worm.
Okay. All right.
I mean, hello, we need someone to drive. So
Don't know how to drive.
I
That's
forgot.
Yeah.
right.
You guys,
We need someone to escort us on foot.
Yeah, no problem.
should we take another break so we can play Harry's little game?
Yeah.
Oh, is it time?
It can be.
Let's take a break.
Let's take a break.
Take a break.
Faraday presenta Ojos con Alergia y Picazón contra el jardinero. Y el ganador es Faraday Extra Fuerte. Para aliviar la picazón de los ojos por alergia, actúa más rápido y supera a Claritin y Flonase aún a las 24 horas. Faraday, adelante.
This episode is brought to you by Honda. Introducing the all-new, all-terrain Honda Passport Trail Sport, the most off-road capable Honda Passport Honda has ever dreamt up. The Passport features increased ground clearance, roof rails on all trims, and available specially developed all-terrain tires. And you'll stay comfortable with tri-zone climate control and available features like heated and ventilated front seats and a panoramic moonroof. Learn more at honda.com/passport.
Claire is practicing her breathing for her upcoming yoga retreat in Bali. Has she ever done yoga before? No. But Claire worked with Empower on her savings and investment strategy. She got good at money, so she can be a little bad. Empower. Invest well, live a little. Join our 19 million customers today at empower.com.
Past performance is not indicative of future returns. Investing involves risk. You may lose money. Advisory services are provided for a fee by Empower Advisor Group, LLC, EAG, a registered investment advisor with the Securities and Exchange Commission. Om Namaste.
And we're back.
And we're back.
And we're back.
We should have a hair. Is this Harry's Game House? Is that what we called
Harry's
it?
game. Oh, what was
Harry's game room.
Room.
Harry's Game Room.
Harry's Game Room.
That's right. We
Yeah,
got
yeah.
Katie. We got
Harry's game room.
we gotta record Katie.
Yeah, we got to get that. Well, I mean, we're constantly recording Katie. That's a big part of
Oh,
what we
that's
do
right.
here.
But we have to like.
I don't do.
No offense, professionally record Katie.
Auto-tune? What?
Oh my God, Katie, let's auto-tune you.
Harry's game room. I don't
She doesn't
see where
need
I
it.
need it, but
She
yeah,
doesn't
we
need
can.
it.
Also, jockstraps. If anyone wants to write jingles for our segments, you're welcome to send them in.
Oh my
We'd
God,
love to
please.
play them on the
Maybe
podcast.
something with Harry's Game Room with a little saxophone.
Mm-hmm.
Harry's game room.
Welcome to Harry's Game Room. I was meeting with somebody in a business setting about the podcast Jocular the other day.
Really?
About I don't need to go into the specifics, but something they were saying was that past advertising, past Patreon, we need to be thinking about how we can like make Jocular into like a sort of brand, into like something that like lives beyond the world of podcasting. So I was thinking about that, and I came up with maybe a solution to that.
Oh my God.
With a game that I'm kind of working on in bits and pieces, and I'm figuring it out, and I want your help. It's called #TheBallGame.
I love. Okay. I think I'm excited about wherever we're headed.
I'm feeling open-minded.
#the ball game.
#the ball game is sort of about one of sports' most important aspects, which in my opinion is balls. Right?
Yes.
Not all sports have balls, but even the ones that don't sort of do.
They do.
Okay,
you know what I mean?
love this already.
Okay, they have like a ball-ish.
Yeah, they have something
moment.
that's like a ball, kind of. And I mean, balls have a lot of aspects, a lot of Katie's face. Balls have a lot of aspects, have a lot of, there's a lot, what is a ball, and we're not going to get into that.
Harry, can I just say that I love that of all the things you've learned about sports, that this is
that sometimes they
the
have
main
balls.
takeaway.
Yes.
Little
gay man.
So this, okay, unrelated. So this is the first version of the ball game I've come up with, and I don't know. You tell me what you think of it. It's called the first round is about shape.
Okay.
And shapes are often round, but sometimes they're not.
Can you bleep it? Could you bleep it every time you say balls? Because I feel like this is going to really trigger our lesbian audience.
Balls are balls are a big part of the ball game.
You're saying it a lot.
Well, I mean, that's part of the thing about the ball game.
Okay.
So in this round, we're going to go down the line.
Oh, God.
I'm going to say a thing. You're going to tell me if it's round, not round, or emotionally round.
Oh, interesting.
Okay, I really like this.
Okay.
And there are correct answers. So, Katie, we're going to start with you.
Oy.
Basketball.
Round.
Correct. Bowling pin.
Not round.
Correct. Hacky sack.
Huh. I'm going to go with emotionally round.
Correct.
Yes.
Wow.
Katie, the moon.
Round.
Great.
Not correct?
No, correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Huh.
The moon's round.
Yeah.
A curling stone.
Emotionally round.
Incorrect. It's not round. ER, an American football.
Not round.
Correct.
Oh my God.
Katie, a bag of marbles.
No.
You're shaking.
You're shaking.
Emotionally round.
Correct.
Oh my God.
A yoga ball.
Round.
Correct.
Oh my God.
Your last breakup.
Not round.
Emotionally round.
It wasn't.
Katie, a group text.
Emotionally round.
Correct. Tea and cheese.
What are you doing to me?
He's trying to freak you out, Tian.
It's okay.
Yeah, but there's so many different types
Right, is
of
he
cheese.
talking about a cheese
No,
wheel?
is he talking about a cheese wheel or like a cheese ball?
And
I got mozzarella recently. That was in a cheese ball.
Yeah.
I feel like he's emotionally round.
The correct answer was round. ER, a hamster.
Not round.
Correct.
Nice.
Katie, forgiveness.
Emotionally round.
Correct. And Tian, the last one, the earth.
Round.
Correct. And that's how you play
God.
round one of the ball game.
Round one?
Yeah, I mean, that's right. We're going to keep trying out different versions. So what did you guys think of the first round of the ball?
I literally loved it.
I would like to contest
loved it.
cheese. I would like to contest cheese. It's not always round.
Yeah.
It's shredded. It can be shredded. It can be in a wedge.
Tian, he's like,
No, I'm fighting for this. I'm fighting for this.
I mean,
Like when I go to the store and I look at a Tillamook, I'm like, oh, look, that cheese bar. It's a bar shape.
yeah.
And the bags are shredded. And
So what do you want it to be?
I thought it was emotionally round.
I'll take it under advisement. Anyway, that's how you play the ball game.
He's game room.
It's hell in here.
We're gonna keep that tag.
Yeah, we are.
That's sort of the slogan for him.
It's hell in here.
And now we got voicemails.
Okay, I'm listening.
That was fun, Harry. Thank you.
Thank
No
you,
problem.
Harry.
I'm glad you liked that.
Thank you, Harry.
Harry?
I like your little esoteric games.
Excuse
Bless
me,
you.
everyone.
A real Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
A real Dr. Jekyll and
Mr. Stefano.
Jockstrap.
Ooh,
I
us.
want to hear from you.
Okay.
So call our line. 567-231-59. 28. Wait, what? 567-231-59. 28. Let's never regret calling, lesbian ones. Jocks will always talk. Call me.
Yeah. That's it.
I think that's
We have
it.
a voicemail line. You can call it. Ask us questions. Here's. Oh, wait. Which one's our first question?
I think I know that.
I really like your outfit today, Harry.
I'm sucking up after the cheese incident.
Yeah, I just wanna make sure
because your cheese thing's under advisement.
I know. That's why I'm trying to get. I'm trying to. Really nice. Wait, I like the way you're sitting.
Thank you. Here's our first question.
Hello, Jocular Pod people. Angela from Scotland here. I hope yous are all doing well. My pronouns are they, them. I have a wee theory that the sport of curling might be the most lesbian thing ever. All that rubbing, fast rubbing, slow rubbing, strategic rubbing, all done rhythmically to make the rock reach a target called the button. Not only rubbing, but also slippery sliding. It's totally gay. I picked this hill to gratefully die on. I actually find watching it quite relaxing. So relaxing, in fact, that I feel compelled to have a wee cigarette afterwards. What are your thoughts? Are there any sports more lesbianic than curling?
Oh my god, that was
crazy.
so
That was
horny.
it. Really was.
Yeah, Angela.
That
Angela.
was so hot.
The
And
voice.
I think we can all say, "Daddy."
Yeah,
Daddy was spot on about their wee cigarette.
The pacing of that,
and
oh
the
my
and the
God.
visuals.
Oh my god,
There's nothing gayer than that
That-
voicemail or curling now.
I know, truly. I honestly think that we just witnessed maybe the most lesbianic thing of all time.
Yeah.
Together.
Yeah.
that really did something for me. I actually, let's just move on from it and leave it where it is. Angela, you're right,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and thank you.
Can you send that?
Can you send that to
Yeah,
all of
I'll
us?
put it in the group chat.
Thank you.
Here's our next call.
Hey, Jocular Pod. My name is Sterling. I use him, his pronouns. And I'm calling because I have a confession to make. I'm the proud owner of the Kershaw Clogs bracket. So I would have called sooner to reveal myself, but I wasn't able to listen to the latest Jocular episodes on their release days because unfortunately, being in a PhD program and attempting to watch every second of March Madness is a little incompatible and left me with very little free time. But anyways, I couldn't wait any longer, so I turned on the lacrosse episode as I was cooking dinner for my wife last night. When lo and behold, the name of my bracket gets called out by Katie and TN. My jaw hit the floor, and I felt like I was in an alternate reality, but I guess I should give you all some context for that decision. Obviously, I wanted something unique to the pod.
Now, I
for my
will
bracket
pause this and
name.
say that there is another 2 minutes left in this voicemail. So strap in.
Okay, I'm ready. Okay. I'm ready.
But low key, I was hoping it would make Katie laugh because her laugh is contagious and I love it. And honestly, I've been meaning to call you all anyways to express my deep gratitude for this podcast. As a queer transgender man from Appalachia, as a former college athlete, and as someone whose career and research is centered on political advocacy for trans folks, this podcast really intertwines all of my greatest, passions and interests. And so I really appreciate you all. And I try really hard, to avoid having parasocial relationships, but you all make it so hard when listening to Jocular. Really brings me the same type of comfort and laughter that I usually get from, sitting around with my closest friends chatting about sports and being gay. you all have really become, a bright spot in my life. And so I want to, return the favor when I can, even if that means sending you all a silly meme about, famously feminist pitbull on Instagram, or by naming my bracket after your signature shoes. I hope that it gave you some joy as well. While I have you here, I might as well ask a question. So I'm the captain of a new queer kickball team, and I was hoping that you could help us decide on our name for the squad. So we've narrowed it down to 2 options, the first being Big Kick Energy, and the second, the Toe Jammers. So let me know what you all think. Yeah, hear from you soon. Bye.
Sterling!
Wow.
Appalachian transgender man!
Well, it's not a parasocial relationship if we've now had a conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we did.
And that's what it felt like.
That was beautiful.
That was awesome.
I loved every part of that.
I did too. And also thank you for sharing that your dissertation is also called Kershaw Clogs.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Congratulations.
I'll be there when you defend it. Because I'll defend you with my life.
Wow.
We will too. That was really awesome.
You guys, Big Kick Energy or Toe Jammers?
There's something about Toe Jammers that makes me go, because I don't like
you
toe jam.
it.
Oh, that's interesting.
You like it.
Because there's something about Toe Jammers that makes me go
I do think it's the more, it elicits more emotions, which I think is what you should go with.
I think it depends on your color scheme.
Okay.
I think it depends on your t-shirt art.
Yeah.
Like if you're going to do a fun little graphic toe that has jam on it, then it should be Toe Jammers. But if it's just print on a t-shirt, I think it should be Big Kick Energy. I think Big Kick Energy is going to look better as words, and I think Toe Jammers would look better with a mascot.
Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting.
Okay.
Sorry, which is we've all given you different answers now, but
yeah.
Harry? Sorry.
I just realized that Big Kick Energy is Big Dick Energy. I thought it was just a fun phrase. So maybe don't ask me anymore.
Yeah. Let's throw it back to TN.
Okay. Yeah. If your team is we're here to have fun and we want to win, but it's not gonna be life or death for us, then I think Toe Jammers feels like the right name. But if you guys are we're fucking serious and we're coming in here and we're gonna crush every team that we play against, Big Kick Energy.
Yeah.
Or it could be Pig Dick Energy.
Thank you guys so much for another great episode of Dracula.
Or Slow Hammers.
Okay, yeah.
Slow Hammers?
I'm just pitching.
Okay, yeah. Not Slow Hammers.
Mm-mm.
Before we go, I do want to say just a note about Patreon. If anyone's subscribing to the Patreon or thinking about subscribing to the Patreon, which you should do, it's actually much cheaper to do it on the website and not through the App Store. The App Store charges an extra fee that we do. We do not get that fee. It just goes straight to
give those
Tim
bastards
Apple.
money for free.
Okay.
So yeah, if you do subscribe, it's a good idea to do it on the website, patreon.com/jocular. We got a great new episode coming up where we answer your questions about love and life and lust.
Love and life and lust.
Big lust energy.
Thank you, Jockstraps.
Thank you, Jockstraps.
Rate and review, but only if it's 5 stars. We can't have our feelings hurt because we're all experiencing a lot of fragility. Miss you, love you, see you soon.